Hello and welcome back to Black Dice Gaming. I'm James and today we're going to be doing another unboxing, but we're going to turn away from the dragons that I've done of late and we're going to be looking at some more Dungeons and Lasers, but this is the Ghost Miniature Pack. There we go. So there is 7 models in this pack and all of a ghostly nature, and then you've got the nice big portal or gate, or what's it referred to as a magic portal, it's referred to on the back. Okay, so without further ado, let's look at some sprue. So here we are with the box, still sealed. Let's take a look at the back. So we've got representations of what the models look like. They are made in the clear plastic material, so you could keep them unpainted if you wanted to give them that sort of clear blue sort of look. They all have scenic bases and you know, 34mm on that particular one. I'm sure the horse is going to measure a little bit bigger. But there is a Bargeist, a Tormented Soul, a Woman Ghost, a Wraith, Tommy the Real Ghost, which I believe is that one there, and the Headless Horseman, and indeed the Magic Portal. So, without further ado, let's look at the sprue. I wasn't prepared because I didn't have my blade handy, but there you go, she's cut through that nice and clean. I just can't remove that. There we go, got hold of it now. And there we are. So, opening the box. It's all in one sprue. We've got the instruction guide just here, just a couple of pages, so everything looks pretty straightforward. Not many pieces at all to each of the models. Turn that back. So the gate's actually just in 2 pieces. There we go. Right, so I'm not sure how much of this you're going to be able to pick up because it's obviously clear blue plastic, but the bases look pretty good. I'm not so sure about that sort of strengthening strut or whatever that is. So if you was going to leave them clear, then you can obviously see that through the base there. But moving along here, the portal's quite small, but it's got the base just there. Okay, and right, so what I'll do is I'll get a few of these made up, and we'll be back in a few. Okay, so I've made the models up. This is the gate, the portal. It's not very big. What have I got? There's a Tomb Guard model there. So yeah, it's about big enough for a model to come through maybe. But yeah, so that's the portal. Got to admit, don't like the blue plastic at all. It's very difficult to see what you're doing. This one I think is the Tormented Soul. Just double checking that. Yep, Tormented Soul, this one. With his ball and chain just there. I do appreciate that they're not, because of the plastic, they're not really going to be picked up easily on camera, but we're going to go through them anyway. The next one is the Bargeist, which is the dog. This is going to have flaming locks on its mane. That was just a 3-piece, it went together pretty well. Next one we have is Tommy the Real Ghost. That's this one just here. Again, quite simple to put together, nothing too tedious. And then we have the Woman Ghost, which looks like a jilted bride carrying a bouquet. This one was quite delicate. You have to be very careful when trimming the excess off the sprue on the arms. They're very thin. It's very difficult to see any sort of detail on them. And then we have the Wraith, which was a pain to put together. I had to step away from this one for a little while just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. But I will say something I noticed. You've noticed how the sword is positioned on the picture and on the finished model. I think the picture is just a little bit inaccurate. You may be able to get it in that position, but if you follow the instructions it won't go in that position. So just bear that in mind. And then the last but not least is the Headless Horseman. This is the biggest model on the biggest base. I'm not sure if that looks like a 50mm base. Again, they're pretty straightforward to put together. The only one I had difficulty with was that Wraith. But yeah, so definitely don't like the blue plastic. Don't like the clear plastic. It's very difficult to see what you're doing. I will be painting these up, so if you want to see how I do that, then please subscribe to the channel. You'll see that in an upcoming video. As with all of my dungeons and lasers, I will be doing sort of slap chop technique, so they'll be completely undercoated, and we'll start from a black base and then work our way up through the grey and the white and then onto the colours. But yeah, if you want to see how they turn out, then please, like I say, subscribe, and hopefully I shall catch you in the next one.